Hardaway. Wow. The chosen one. Can
It's
we sweep?
Game 4 of the NBA Finals. The Philadelphia 76ers have their backs against the wall, down 3 games to none. Can the dream of defying history by doing what no team has done before drive them to victory? It's a must-win Game 4 against the Los Angeles Clippers. This is the NBA playoffs, and it's up next.
You messed up, French boy, doing my move.
We're on the verge of a clean sweep, a 3-0 start to this year's NBA Finals. We'll see if they can pull it off.
Anyway,
this is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony.
It's Game 4 of the Finals. Sweep.
It's the Los Angeles Clippers and the Philadelphia 76ers. We take a look at the 76ers. They're trailing 3 games to none. They're hoping for a miracle.
Tonight become the 3-time
NBA this series.
And obviously, guys, they've got an uphill battle. I mean, nobody has ever.
Can you add that to his catalog?
But you just try to win one game, and you never know what happens. Injury-wise, momentum-wise, a crazy break here or there. So just win this one and give yourself a chance.
Yeah, I agree with you. You've got to play it through, and certainly these fans, how about them? They have not given up. They're still 100% behind this team, and, 3-0 comebacks have happened in other sports. Hockey and baseball have seen it happen. And maybe it's time for it to happen in basketball.
Wells with the 3-point. Let's go.
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. Hardaway is out there with Wells. Then there's Griffin. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Smith in at the 5 down low. Now here's Fultz. He dishes it to Covington.
Nice
and
shot,
there's Sharp on the assist from Covington.
Good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Well, it's a thing of beauty watching him attack the defense like that. I mean, they wanted no part of it.
And one, baby.
Whoa, he really got his defender on his heels on that one. What a fantastic.
That's one, indeed.
Los shooting their first free throw of the evening.
I got it, Master Man, in the hood. I'm like the plastic man. Stretch. Fantastic, man.
That free throw good from Hardaway.
Stretch.
Here's Philadelphia. 4-point game. They look to start a new streak after losing on Monday.
Tough night. I mean, they attacked on both ends, and unfortunately for them, they just got called for a lot of fouls.
Nice job.
Yeah, they were too physical and a little bit out of position. They were rough out there, but ultimately the physicality led to fouls, and that hurt them.
And it's Hardaway with the jam.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
Luwawu, the pass to Fultz.
Stretch.
And Sharp kicks to Fultz. And Embiid with the screen on Hardaway. Fultz, no good.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Hardaway dishes to Butler. Here's Wells.
Drop that, Wells. Oh, come on.
Target with his 3.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Come on,
now here's Fultz. Guarded by Hardaway. Embiid the screen. Just 5 to shoot. Fultz, no good.
Yeah, but the
hand. That nigga had that, boy. I'm glad he was able to control it and get it to Jimmy.
Yes, indeed.
Because I was gone.
Tell you what, you got to give Butler credit.
I was like, oh, he got it. Let's go. Let's go.
He gets the ball to him right away.
I look back, I'm like, oh, crap, he don't have it. Then he dishes to Jimmy. I'm like, okay, cool. Let's go. So the plan still worked out the way it is.
5 to shoot. Sinks the triple. Fultz has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Boy, for a young guy, Fultz is really
everything's a tip.
Takes on the pick and roll with confidence and poise. Man, outstanding work.
Now here's Hardaway. He's got 7.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Who fouled?
Los Angeles, they had shot just 1 free throw early. 1 for 1 in the game. Free throw good from Hardaway. Hardaway hits them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
I got him master man in the hood. I'm like the plastic man.
Dishes it to Fultz. The shot. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Man, I like the quick catch and release from Fultz. A confident shooter who's ready to fire.
I'm back here don't mean you don't need to pass it.
Outside Hardaway. The rebound by Newton.
Boy, incredible effort on defense. Refusing to give him an uncontested layup. Nothing easy.
They get it back. Embiid. And it's all evened up.
I should have got the rebound.
This is what you get with Embiid.
Off of that.
A real scrapper, even though he's a big, skilled, talented guy. He's an energy guy as well.
And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Blake. Let's go.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like it, Greg, for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose.
Now
I bring money to my niggas that bring death to my enemies.
Size strength right there.
Here's Fultz. After the basket by Los Angeles. Again, Philadelphia.
You know, Fultz is really good at using screens to his advantage.
Swear he make creating so much space.
Can't let him shake free in these situations if you're guarding him.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Sharch. The Clippers shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. The first free throw is good. Hardaway hits them both.
Come on, let's go.
Philadelphia's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Fultz gets to Sharch. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
Good job, buddy.
Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. And you look at Hardaway, so solid around the basket, currently 3rd in the league.
And guys, that shooting percentage of his has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. He has been completely locked in.
He made a shot.
Shots in the tray.
Gotta respect the long-range shot of Wells. Can certainly drain these perimeter jumpers.
Embiid sets the pick for Fultz. Off the pick. No good that time. Great D that time from Hardaway. Clippers leading by 5. He feeds it to Smith. No good from outside. 76ers have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Covington against Butler. Screen by Sharch. Here's Fultz. Another miss by Philadelphia. And here is Los Angeles now. Hardaway kicks to Griffin. Clippers moving the ball around. Outside Hardaway. Here's Wells. There's 3-pointers off the mark.
What that was
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
You might as well have shot it from where you were in the beginning. With no point in stepping up. You're going to brick it like that.
Griffin kicks to Hardaway.
That's almost like hesitating on the shot.
Shot's
There we
good.
go.
Griffin making the play. And that's 13
7-point
points
lead.
for the
Let's
chosen
go.
one.
Defense has no answer for him. I mean, none. They look completely lost. He's been on fire.
Fultz kicks to Covington. Here's Embiid. Misses and the dry spell continues. Clippers leading by 7. Here's Hardaway. And then jammed down as he goes right over Markelle Fultz.
And Butler, kind of a Swiss Army knife. I mean, more than just a scorer, a very capable passer as well.
I bring money to my niggas
and keeping us updated from the sideline. Let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Brett Brown. We talked about the uphill battle his team is facing right now. He said, I'm trying to use the historical perspective of our situation in a different light. We could get down on ourselves. I told my guys that we have a chance to make history if we can come back in these finals. Well, that is a way to spin it, Kevin. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. Fultz with the ball. Now guarded by Hardaway. And Fultz gets it to go.
Man, I love the energy Fultz plays with, Kevin. I mean, when he's deep in the paint, he's really comfortable going up to shoot it.
Embiid comes with a double team. Griffin, no one around him. Brings it from beyond the arc. Griffin's got 5.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now, here's Fultz. He's got 9. Charged with it, and Griffin picks him up defensively. Here's Embiid. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And at 250 lbs, Embiid is a terror inside, using that large frame to draw those fouls.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Clippers?
Let's go.
With the aggression they're showing early on, I mean, they're driving it to the hoop with authority and force.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first.
You don't have to be that close for me to give it, especially when nobody's pressing.
Really like the balance they've shown.
Now here's Hardaway. 15 points in the game. Peterson, that's good.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
No ifs or maybes.
The 76ers trail by 8. Embiid with a screen on Hardaway. Fultz kicks to Simmons. They set the pick. Here's Embiid.
Man, nice defense, Peterson.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Hardaway.
Oh, you tripping.
Push it to double digits, but it's
especially you let me get free like that. Man, go on.
Here's Fultz, and they cash in right away with the quick shot. 11 points in the game.
Boy, hard not to admire the fluid release Fultz has. I mean, you love seeing him switch right from dribbling into a shot. Off the dribble. Knock it down.
Now here's Hardaway. And then
Take
Hardaway
that,
with
nigga.
the dunk.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing. And right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
So it's Philadelphia now. The Clippers getting the bucket. Here's Fultz. He's got 11. Just 5 on the clock.
Oh, you kidding me, man? Oh my gosh! Every opportunity they try to create space, I'm not falling for that crap.
And it's Williams laying it in. And now a 10-point Clipper lead.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Philadelphia's
They gotta make it seem like he's able to create space every single time. It's not. God, the optics of it is just so ridiculous.
Here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
Absolutely, Greg. I mean,
come on, let's go. I don't care about timeout. Let's destroy these niggas. This is the last game. It should be the last game. We almost had to go in overtime the last game.
Now here's Fultz, guarded closely. Outside, Simmons. Holmes has a screen. Simmons
you tripping. He made that too, right?
Good off the assist from Simmons. 14 points from Markelle Fultz.
Boy, what's most impressive,
I mean, it's Ben Simmons, so you can say, oh, yeah, he'll pass that. But it's like, dang, man. I can't even try to go for a steal. His hands are open. I go over the cut to try to get the steal. He's able to dish it easily. It was like, oh, man.
Missed the free throw. 5 for 5. Free throw good from Hardaway.
I mean, drawing fouls and making them pay at the line.
Well, I love that attack mentality. Get in there and force the official to make a call.
The 76ers trail by 9.
Just a little bit.
Fultz kicks to Holmes. Now the dish to Okafor. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Boy, Okafor is so adept at drawing contact when he's going up for a shot. I mean, the defense has to be wary of him looking to draw fouls.
It's his first trip to the line.
You can tell you're a rookie. Golly, you fall for that every time.
He misses the free throw.
Keep your feet,
so
nigga.
He comes up empty, missing both.
I tell you, when it comes to low post scoring, Okafor is a legitimate beast inside. A player with a lot of upside.
Because I press X, it had to be overthrown.
There. I mean, I like the unselfishness, admirable, but just not the result.
Philadelphia's gone 4-6 from long range.
We got to be able to react to stuff like that. It can be a bad pass. You still got to be able to react to that. It's not. Actually, that's the same thing I feel about Madden.
The 76ers with
If the corners can adjust to certain stuff like that, which receivers got to be able to adjust to catching balls. You got to be able to have control to adjust to things.
On the scoreboard. Clearly,
it's very plausible I can get that ball in that situation.
Excellent job.
Even with a bad throw, because it was still near me.
Now here's Simmons.
You don't automatically go out of bounds.
Sure will change. Fultz, no good. Williams kicks to Hardaway. Back to Williams.
Stop being a little pussy, man. Shoot.
Pass to Decker.
Dang, nobody was on you and that's your shot.
Outside Hardaway. It's stolen by Fultz.
Dang, as soon as I try to pass it.
And now Philadelphia on the break. Fultz with the ball. Luawu controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Way to work the glass.
Even when we make a mistake, both the rookie and me made a mistake of being behind them. We didn't get called for we didn't make any contact.
Outside Hardaway.
But I'm just saying, like, we didn't play well defense on him. He missed.
He gets it in there.
Still.
Hardaway's got 23 points.
Tapping in. It's like, bruh. Somebody's got to rebound that on our team.
Picked by Okafor.
Yo, come on, dude.
Outside, Simmons. The pass to Luawu. He kicks to Fultz. The feed to Okafor. Just 5 on the clock. Right wing. Puts up a 3. Fultz, no good.
You know, he's been off so far, Kevin.
That's what he gets, too.
I mean, he just needs to settle it down.
Because honestly, you know Okafor is not dishing it out by that time. That's why I'm cutting over there. It's not.
Here's Simmons.
I'm leaving my assignment for no reason.
And sometimes, you know, you don't capitalize.
That's amazing. The computer always has this presence of mind. Like I said, if it ain't Ben Simmons or LeBron,
Williams for 3.
it's like, or if you know, there's other point guards. There's point guards out there that can do that too. But I'm just saying, like, bro, stop trying to make it seem like every big has the mindset to kick it out in that situation.
And we'll be right back.
Or every player in the league has the mindset to do that just because it's ran by the computer. Like, stop. No, he's not. He's about to shoot it because he has a mismatch.
Game 4 as we get ready to start. And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles.
Well, it's the middle of the second quarter. We're back. Cameron Hardaway's back on the floor.
15 points.
And he's about to take
out there with Dario Saric,
the #1 pick and Embiid to the hoop.
And there's Fultz, and it's Montgomery at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. The 76ers have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 also. Screen by Saric. Now here's Fultz. Guarded by Hardaway. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Embiid. An easy 2 points on the layup. Embiid's got his second bucket of the night.
And you can see how comfortable Embiid is, feeling like nobody can guard him in the paint. And he's right.
Here's Smith. Good D by Embiid.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Exactly. Can't play it any better than that, Greg.
Covington in the corner. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Wow.
Covington's got 8 points.
Must be nice. It is Covington, though, but I'm just saying
sensing the separation from the defense and then cashing in.
Oh, my God. That's what happens, 2K? Pass it back, stupid. You on the floor.
Back to Griffin. Shoots over Embiid. Griffin's shot is off. The 76ers.
You mean to tell me it takes them that long to respond like that, 2K? And I don't have a... You can't tell me I don't have a valid reason about the AI playing like trash. When you do something like that. It takes you that long to go ahead and pass the ball when I'm standing right there near you?
Kicks it to Embiid. It's in. That's his third field goal of the game.
All these pump fakes, too.
And boy, has he come alive.
My teammates do all these pump fakes and make some stupid decision. And B's doing it, he bodies on. I mean, technically, he should body my center. My center's not that good. My center's out there because he's big and he relatively can rim protect.
Embiid the screen.
If you have another average center, that's why he's out there. And plus, his success rate on the offense is better than Spates, Randolph. Who else I have on there on the bench?
Yeah, those are starting to add.
Dedmon got benched. Dedmon was on the starting lineup. Got benched for 4.
Hi guys, the chosen
No,
one
in one drive he missed 4 shots.
Some superb ball. Just a staggering number
And I was
of
like,
points,
nope,
and he got a lot of those points in the usual manner.
You will not play another game with me.
The line. It's rare to see any player put up.
And see, that's why we need more control on what we can do on
appreciate the report. He was a one-man show in that game.
Team-wise. Because if you have something like that, I should be able to go talk to the GM and be like, bro, it ain't working out with this guy. I know that's what y'all try to pick up in the beginning of the season, but look here, man, we got to get rid of Dedmon before the trade deadline.
Did a little bit of everything.
Get another shooter, get another big something. We got to get him out of here.
Leading by 9. Here's the screen.
That would be so dope if you could do that.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. And you look at Hardaway, 3rd in assists and a great leader.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display.
That free throw good from Hardaway.
Yeah, y'all gotta do more interaction on that too. A lot of times, sometimes players will say something besides doing the hand slap. Sometimes they go.
Knock down those free throws.
Sometimes they're giving direction.
Free throwing for the quarter. That's superb.
On the foul shots, especially in college, a lot of times they come together before the foul shot and they whisper something to each other and stuff like that, game plan wise. That'd be dope to see that too. Just to be able to, especially somebody like normally my guy's gonna be a point guard anyways. So it'll be like,
Philadelphia will retain possession.
Man, you love the effort. Just getting the hand in
just something simple as that.
Really came
it's the little things that matter, man, in the game.
But they'll take that effort. Mucking things up is sometimes just as good as a steal.
Here's Covington. 8 points for him. The pass to Montgomery. Sharge outside. 5 on the clock.
Wow. Good draw foul, I guess. I mean, he kind of initiated the foul, but
Fultz. He's covered closely.
He did what he had to do in that situation.
Embiid sets the pick for Fultz.
I know why they call. I can see why you call a foul in that situation on Blake.
Something out of him because his production.
But he didn't draw the He's not the one that initiated the contact though. At the same time.
Now an update on Ben Simmons from David Aldridge. David, what'd you find out?
Unfortunately, it sounds like a very serious injury. To have an injury like this now in the NBA Finals, just flat out unlucky.
Injury? Who got injured?
David, thanks for checking in and letting us know how he's
doing.
And let's just hope that he doesn't have any setbacks during his recovery.
Yeah, I'm with you there, guys. One thing we know is that he's not going to let it get him down. I mean, it'll only motivate him to work harder to get back as soon as possible.
If you had the strength. Okay,
now here's
with the pick cheese.
By Hardaway. Looking to end the run. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
And Wells is always probing for ways to get to the strike.
When she went to the drive, I was like, what in the world are you doing?
Deep inside.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
See how he paused? Like, oh, I'm going to go ahead and take a jump shot. I'm like, I'm cool with you taking the mid-range because he can shoot the mid-range. He can drive, too. But this nigga's in the paint. And you don't have the contact. You can't do what I do.
And he makes the first.
Well, I love the heart that Wells brings to this team. He's a ferocious competitor, plays with a lot of emotion and confidence. And
obviously,
really
his skill set is way different from mine. He's more of a shooter. He's also a playmaker. Actually, the best playmaker on the team, according to the stats on 2K. Like your attribute, your accolades,
He feeds it to Covington. Got a piece of it. Wells with the
obviously
steal.
I'm the best playmaker on the team as far as actual stats go.
1:31 left in the first half.
Well, I'm not leading the league.
Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Hardaway has got assist
because
number
Lonzo's
7 for him
leading the
tonight.
league. I'm like,
And they're right around 50%.
you got to do a lot of assists to lead the league and not even play that many playoff
as the
games.
game's gone on.
Screen by Sharich.
Especially with me getting 11, you got 12.
Over in the corner.
I can't remember if they got knocked out the first round or not. I can't remember how far they got.
Montgomery,
it's irrelevant, and we had to play them.
Over Wells. And the 76ers get it back. No one near Fultz as he lets it go. They can't stop the run with that one.
Pity pat with the ball,
Not
boy.
really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
The 76ers trail by
crazy.
19.
Black-hearted.
And Sharich kicks to Covington.
We'll be TOS.
Now here's
These
Fultz.
niggas
He
ain't
started
strong
close.
enough. They money ain't long enough.
Sharich
When they bump
dishes
heads
to
with me.
Embiid.
Nice shot,
And
Embiid.
Embiid's got 9.
Well, after having a tough time in the first, he's managed to turn it around nicely this quarter.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
And those are the kinds of plays that
Like
are
I
just
always say,
killing
though.
them right now.
Priority
Has
and
to be
goal
done.
number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him
Killer
open
Cam.
looks.
Now here's Fultz. Guarded by Hardaway. The dish to Embiid. And he drops it in from the low
Can't
post.
nobody guard him.
He's got 11.
He had his choice of finishing moves there, and you just got to love the fact he went over.
Grant stays in front of him, but he's not athletic
He
enough.
knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together.
Here we go again.
They want to review this one. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And guys, with the NBA championship on the line,
Yeah, Grant Smith can't
plenty
guard
of
Embiid.
pressure in this situation, not only for the players, but the officials too. So you know they're happy to have instant replay at their disposal to get this right.
Talk about suspense right now.
Release my
The
hands.
crowd waiting with bated breath as the officials, with the help of the NBA's replay center.
That's the thing about a layup. The other one was a jump
Like they
shot.
got it right this time.
Release.
The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hand.
And even if they don't
know,
show it, I
dogs,
know
my
the
niggas
refs are
shoot
proud of
people.
themselves after a replay proves them right. They're like,
that tap
see,
practice,
we
you
had
never
it right
gonna
all
see.
along. So good call,
I'm
fellas.
so
And so it's the
disrespectful.
Los Angeles
So
Clippers feeling good about their
disrespectful.
17-point lead
I
heading
get
into
so
the break. They've got
disrespectful.
their field goal percentage to thank for that.
so
They've been hot
really
from all
cross
over
sweet.
the floor tonight.
I'm so
And a chance now to send it
disrespectful.
over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Fast start with this game. Are you happy with how you've moved the ball around and gotten it to your teammates?
Yeah, but Randolph too old. He's just gonna get. I'm assuming he's gonna retire.
All right, David,
see what
thank you, and
happens.
stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Because I think he's like a year. On this game, he's like on a year 16, 19 in that range. Keep the good up where let's finish strong. Oh, Doc don't have no.
And welcome back to our presentation
Well,
of
no
the
advice,
NBA
no pick and
Finals
roll
as we get going
advice.
again. What can you say? The
Okay,
chosen
so
one,
that's
an
how I
impressive
get.
effort
That's
here
how y'all
today.
doing me, 2K?
Yeah, the kind of leadership he
just out
provides, the
here.
pinpoint passing, we saw it all there on
Just
display
out here
in
with
that
my
first
shorts
half.
up.
Yeah, he enjoys teeing his guys up. I know you like that one, partner. You and I both like to hit that white ball a little bit, but he knows it's important to share the wealth out there.
No doubt about it. And you know what? Did you bring
Jimmy,
your
come on,
partner?
man.
Let me check and see if I can
the
get
whole
us some
time
tea
I'm waiting for you to do that.
All right.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and
got to run the floor a little bit better than that. I mean, you made the shot. That's good. You attacked the basket. You did what you're supposed to do.
We got Hardaway. Smith is out there with Griffin. Then there's Wells. And it's Butler in at the 3 spot.
And, you know, Fultz has great control on these floaters. Not an easy shot, but he makes it look easy.
And there's Hardaway. That's
Float
good
that,
on the assist
nigga.
by Smith. 33 points for the chosen one.
Great basketball from him, Kevin. A commanding performance, helping add to the lead this quarter.
Come on.
Luwawu, the pass to Saric. Here's Luwawu. Embiid with the screen on Hardaway. There's Luwawu.
You gotta be kidding me.
Clippers leading by 19.
No rebounds.
Here's Hardaway, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
Such a strong finisher for a floor.
Yeah, they've given
He
up.
was up high,
At this
and
point.
he came down hard. Exquisitely done.
That's the uncanny ability he has.
Unless
to find
2K simulates it close.
Or
they start making some shots.
Here's Luwawu. Good work defensively by
Significant
Smith.
shots.
Clippers have gone 3
Say
of 3
that
from
way.
the field
You can
since
still make
halftime.
shots and the lead still be 20.
Outside Hardaway.
Hold the ball too long, all right?
And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Does that really
That's
matter
not
when you're that
really
effective,
the kind of
2K?
defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
That's my biggest complaint about that
For
penalty
Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 3
on
since
team
starting the
maker.
second half.
There is a lot of
Luwawu,
ISO
the pass
balls
to Saric.
or spread the floor type of. It's either spreading the floor
Feeds
or
to
ISO
Fultz.
ball.
Launches it. It's good from long
Spread the
range.
floor, kick it to
Fultz
players,
has got
shoot the
5
3,
points now in the quarter.
or
It's
isolation
one thing to have a
ball.
nice stroke, but it's another to understand how to get yourself free
Get
outside
rid
the
of that
shot.
penalty.
It's a soft, delicate stroke does Fultz, and it rolls off his fingers.
Because that's how the game is played. There's a lot of ISO ball. Well, that's according to your teammate. Yeah, and that's a part of playing
That's not
team
the kind
basketball.
of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
And Saric kicks to Fultz.
Especially in this day and age. Wow.
Here's the
Give me
tip
that.
drop.
Give me
A little
this
over
way,
2.5 minutes off the
suppose.
clock in this final half of play. Wells wide open.
I'm a
That
hustler,
3 off the mark.
baby.
And even without
I'm a
that
hustler,
three-ball dropping for him, the
baby.
defense should
My
have done
mind
more
on
on that last play.
Saric dishes to Fultz. Pass to Covington. Embiid the screen. Covington with it. Butler covering. Covington's shot is off.
Come on, let's go.
Clippers leading by 22.
Wow.
And now Philadelphia on the break. Here's Fultz. Good on the bucket.
Wow. Fultz is 10 times better than he is in real life. Don't get me wrong, this is year 3, so.
Rashawn Holmes comes in for Saric.
And Fultz didn't play very much, so I'm not trying to knock him as a player, but I'm just like, okay.
Henderson's checked in.
I'm just saying, 2K don't really, they develop you some on the game, but they don't, from year to year, but they're making it seem like this nigga is like lights out almost at
got a
times.
ready-made skill set for the NBA.
Here's Hardaway. Banked in off the glass.
Same thing with Lonzo.
Hardaway's got
Lonzo's like
39.
this
Just no resistance on the inside.
passing guru, and it's
Consecutive
not
make
actually,
in the paint.
doesn't
Greg,
actually
those looks
translate like that in real life.
Almost automatic.
Here are the NBA's top scorers.
I guess 19 will have a better, you'll have a better idea what
And you look at
Lonzo
Hardaway,
should play
leading
like
the
in the
league
game.
in points per game. Such a great player.
Unless he starts playing better his sophomore year.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. There's the pass to Luwawu. He dishes it to Simmons.
Ooh-wee.
Here's Okafor.
That's off.
Another miss by
Let's go.
Philadelphia.
A
Go on, Ari, what you gonna do?
advantage for them. One more column in their favor.
Oh, you
and it's
tripping.
all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many
What's the purpose of
areas
an acrobat if
that
I
they've
can't
had the advantage.
maneuver
As a
that
result,
situation?
they've got
I
a
get the
big lead.
rebound. You might as well let me get the rebound in that situation. And
Oh, good on the triple.
if I can't put it back up,
Clippers
you maybe
leading by
miss the
21.
layup.
Hardaway with it. He's got 39. To the paint. Here's Smith. Rebounded by Holmes.
Gotta attack harder than that,
That's what
bro.
we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got
And the pass gotta be more zippy, man. I don't understand why you don't have a zip pass in the arsenal of the game. Like, y'all be doing these weak floaters and stuff. Like, nigga, come on, man.
Here we go, one-on-one. And it's
that's
Hardaway
disrespectful.
slamming it down.
And I think
That
that
is
play
disrespectful.
sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
That was
On the road to a
three
championships.
Another unleashed chaos moment. Pass to Llewellyn.
Okafor, what you gonna do?
Okafor inside.
It's a mismatch, man.
And the shot is good, dropping in off the
You
front
could
of
have
the
banged
rim.
in. You could have banged that one
Okafor's got
in.
his third bucket of the night.
And, you know, the offensive mindset of Okafor, never afraid to expand his range and work on that mid-range jumper, too.
Here's Llewellyn.
Never quite goes
boy,
exactly
a lot of
where I
contact
wanted
there,
to
but he
go.
gets
I'm
the
looking
call.
at Grant
He will
Smith.
shoot
It goes to Peterson.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here.
Clearly, we're on the same page.
They've knocked
Okay.
down plenty of mid-range jumpers in this one. That's been big for them.
Yeah, but I also like the
on,
balance
let's go.
because they're doing a great job of getting
19-point
inside and
lead.
converting around the rim. I really like their aggressiveness.
Sam Decker's checked in for the Clippers. Outside Hardaway. Here's Decker. And it's good.
There you go,
Assisting on the play
Decker.
was
That's what you're
Hardaway.
supposed to do.
Hardaway's
Shooters.
got
I
assist
have
number 10
shooters.
tonight with that last one. The 76ers have gone somewhat subpar, 4 of 10 on their shots in the second.
That's what I'm saying, though. The combination of me having these many shooters on this game, somebody should be hitting at all points of the game.
Right side Simmons.
You got
Shot
Lou
clock at
Williams. You
6.
got Sam Decker.
Stolen by
You got
Decker. Now the Clippers moving it up. And it goes down 2 points. Hardaway's
Wells.
got 43 points.
As hot as he's been this
And Jimmy
quarter, the
Butler.
game plan is simple, folks. Get him the
And
ball.
hopefully get KD
and
after
get
this
out of the
game
way.
in free agency. Because the way this game is going, we're obviously going to win the championship. And I said that in the last broadcast. I said, well, hopefully it's a blowout since it was a tight game. That if you go 3-0, normally if you go 3-0 and you win off of a buzzer beater, game 4 is probably going to be a blowout just because they just don't have enough anymore after that.
So here
after
is
that.
Philadelphia. He kicks it to Simmons.
I mean, every now and then somebody is able to get one game out of that, but
There's the
you know,
free
game
throw
4 or
before.
5,
Shot clock at 2.
they're out of here in that situation.
And out of
Go
bounds
3
as the
straight.
Clippers gain possession.
I don't know
And
what
the
that
Clippers
was.
making a change here. Williams is checked in.
Lou Williams.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to Peterson. And
Wow.
Okafor with the block.
You've got to be cautious when Okafor's in the area. I mean, he's a giant. Not only is he big,
I
but
mean,
he's
good for you.
long.
You got the block,
That
you got the
helps him block
N1, but
shots
it's like,
because of his
dang,
good
it
timing,
was
too.
so much easier for you to get the shot off of the pass. So I get no assist for that. Thanks for that, buddy.
And the free throw, no good.
Wow.
76ers shooting around 40% in the third. Maybe settling for some less than ideal looks out there. Simmons passes to
Can't shoot
Okafor.
a free throw to save your
Over
life.
to the left wing.
That was
And Llewellyn
pretty
gets it to
bad
go.
free throw. You hit
Well, I
off the
tell you
front of the
what,
rim like
Okafor
that.
sees a wide open teammate. He really zips the ball over to set him up for a clean look at the
When the
bucket.
grip
Here's
detect.
Hardaway, and the layup's good off the glass. Hardaway has got 45 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off
Yeah,
the
they gotta have a little
perimeter
bit
guys,
better
too.
team interaction too.
Holmes kicks
That
it.
wasn't the best layup.
Okafor with
It was
the screen
it was
on
nice
Hardaway.
because you know the contact got shed by the contact and all that stuff. But when I doing those boom and dunks, Shammying them on the sideline should be like jumping up,
He is one
holding each other back.
It's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
Doing that, you know.
That sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else's.
I don't know why y'all niggas happy about a jump ball. You see all of us Philly, jump ball, jump ball.
And here are the 76ers now. For Philadelphia, they've gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Here's Okafor. And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. And Philadelphia making a change here. Gasol's checked in.
Yeah,
and a switch here also for the Clippers.
Come on, let's go.
Is checked in.
Are they taking? No, they're not taking me out.
Outside Hardaway.
Gallinari
Open. Tries again. And he sinks the layup.
The rookie saved you, boy.
4 points now in the quarter.
I don't know how you missed that.
They're on their heels every
So I'm saying 2K don't even allow your players to play their actual role that they play in the NBA. The nigga stole the ball though. And can't play no bit of defense. Gallinari's not a defensive player. I mean, you're going to get a steal every now and then. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying.
Volch kicks the hole. He feeds it to Simmons.
It made more sense for him to make the three than him to steal the ball.
And it comes off the front of the rim. Los Angeles is
and it didn't make any sense for me to miss that layup in that situation either. Off the break, but, you know. That's how they do it. Drop that, bro. There you go. Play like Sweet Lou. Don't play like.
Man, I tell you what, Kevin. I don't know if anybody has a more relaxed.
That abomination that you've been playing like all since I've been playing with you.
The 76ers again.
Like I said, if I had my way, I could have built a package to get all those niggas out.
61% from the floor, hitting at all
but 2K doesn't give you that kind of control. It's kind of like you got to merge some of the stuff that you would do in my league into there. And I guess 2K would be like, why would we do that? Because LeBron James is able to do that. Because CP3 was able to do that. To trade himself onto the Rockets.
Take a break.
Because Kyrie was able to trade him on himself to get himself moved. Get my drift? The climate is dictating this. Players are able to move people around, move pieces around, or get what they want. And based on them being superstars. That's what my career is about. It's about you being a superstar. So, therefore, you should be able to get what you want to get. Y'all already got 2K cheese where we can lose at any given moment. It's not like I went 82-0. I haven't done that since
6 on the shot clock.
Probably 2K13.
To stop the run. Up again. Peterson grabs the miss. Peterson's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Matter of fact, I think 2K15 had losing seasons.
Such a strong finisher for a floor general.
He was up high, and he came down hard. Exquisitely done.
That's the uncanny ability he has to find a.
It took me a while to get good at
or get one himself.
Proficient as a player, as
Holmes passes to
like as far as individual accolades and stuff like that,
Hardaway,
and consistently winning.
So he'll shoot 2 here.
I think I've been playing my career since 2010, so technically 2009. 2010 to me is one of the hardest of my careers. You got to start in development league. You're like super trash. Like we complain about 60.
Joel Embiid.
I think he had to start like at 40 in the development league.
Subbed in for Fultz.
Which honestly, if we should start at 60 on this game, we should probably be in the development league. That way you can kind of develop your player.
Their offense has ground to a standstill.
And you would technically be a superstar in the G League. Or one of the best players in the G League at least.
That one off the back iron and out.
And then get that call up, of course, from the team you picked in that situation because none of us got drafted this year.
Well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at at the center of it. But it's
I mean, I know you can pay for
number of
VC. That's what a lot of us
He
did.
earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you
But,
want to
I
foul,
mean,
then make sure that you don't give a
that
chance
should be
for
an
the and
option.
one.
Considering that you make us start at 60, when the peers were going against Markelle Fultz, they were like 80. Lonzo Ball, he was like in the 78, 80 range.
That free throw good from
Jason
Hardaway.
Tatum. I don't know if 2K doesn't think we think about that, but legit every year I play, because you start off as a rookie,
76ers shooting at 44%
that's my
pretty
competition.
reasonable.
That's who I'm going against. I mean, obviously you're going against the LeBrons and all, and stuff like that too, but that's why I like playing my career, because that's what I'm going against. And then I'm going against the greats, the ghosts.
Randolph's got his third rebound on the night.
So that's why you always see me attacking the basket and scoring. I'm going for Will. I'm going for Oscar Robertson. I'm going for George Gervin. I'm going for, you know what I mean? Like, shoot. Last year, I was almost like Akeem Olajuwon. I was still a guard, but I mean, like, I actually had like 2 defensive player of the year. I don't expect Cameron to ever get that. I won't get enough steals.
And he knocks down the first one.
And one of the reasons why I got so many steals because I was badge grinding blind on 2K17. So a lot of times when we was badge grinding, we were playing on lower levels. This year I didn't
They're getting beat up
play on lower level.
I don't care what anybody says. You can't keep the
I played in the
status
beginning like
quo.
that
If it
because
ain't working, you got to make some changes.
they actually made pro
Covington
relatively
gets to the inside.
hard at first.
And Embiid, the bucket on the assist by Gasol. 13 points for Joel Embiid.
And, you know, these are easy.
And you
Once
started
get
at 60,
close,
so
it's
the plan
academic.
was to just grind, but then I was like, nope,
Here's Hardaway.
I'm just going to pay for the
whistle blows on
VC.
the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
That way I can play on the
These
level
players
I
can
want to
flat
play
out
on.
Shoot the rock. The 2K leaderboard
Opposed to
shows us
playing
the
on
top
pro.
3-point shooters in the
But like I
playoffs.
said, pro was
Jimmy
actually
Butler
pretty.
fourth.
In the beginning, I was like, what the heck is this all about?
From beyond the three-point line, some guys just thrive.
Mainly because you miss shots.
That free throw good from Hardaway.
Easy shots. Layups. Like the average NBA players missing
Hardaway
layups
hits
like
them
that.
both.
Okay, it's okay.
51 seconds left to play here in the third.
You the one I'm loving? Really asking because I'm asking you 21 questions.
Outside, Simmons.
You should have shot that, man. I mean, I got a vertical, so it's a possibility I could block
Covington
it.
kicks to Gasol.
But it's a mismatch.
Shot clock at 6.
Old man, you gonna let that old man do you like that?
Team's
Okay,
possession.
cool. I'm about to say, man. But like the song, do you like
Check in
that?
for
Blake?
Hardaway.
Just saying, man. It's all old, man. You trying to get another championship and retire. Okay, we back like cook crack. It's fourth quarter. Yeah, they
Philadelphia's
definitely
got
done
off
now.
0 for 2 start from downtown here in
Do the
fourth
simulation.
quarter. Charge is out there with Okafor. And there's Fultz. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Montgomery in at the small
Nice
forward.
rebound, Dick.
That's
Let's
the
go.
group in the game for the 76ers.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more
I didn't really
purpose
attempt many
so far.
threes in the last
76ers have gone 4
two
of 8 in this
final-
fourth quarter,
not
shooting
finals.
even 50%
last
from
2
the field.
rounds. So I was like, let me see if I can get that
And now
snatch back
24
going
points for
again.
Markelle Fultz.
And with Simmons, you get it all.
Even though my players ain't
Shooting,
supposed to be able to do that
rebounding, and
very,
passing.
very often. But I was able to, in the end of the season, I was able to hit
Hardaway
this shot
for 3.
relatively good. But
They
you
get it
know,
back.
there it goes again.
Randolph dishes to Hardaway.
Back to slashing.
And
Oh my
Hardaway
God.
slamming it down.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
That's disrespectful.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his
That's
bag
almost
of
like
tricks
trolling
there.
somebody.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on
Nick.
that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
And Simmons kicks
Oh,
to
that would be
Okafor.
on SportsCenter
The
all the time.
11
Oh, that would be dope.
Again, Philadelphia.
There you see the versatility of
2K
Okafor.
adds some-
I mean,
well,
an
that's what
exceptional
actually
passer
what
for a
would-
big guy.
That theater stuff that they normally would have would be. That's actually what that would be. But for somebody to commentate for your
Yeah, the defender
promotion.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so
clips
far
and stuff like that. Because I sometimes do promo clips to get people to subscribe to my I'm just done. I'm not wasting my time doing that crap no more. I mean, it takes a little while to do a 3-minute video, and sometimes I just do it off of my phone. But
first free throw is good.
If it's not gonna pull me that many people, I can get 1 or 2 subs per picture on my Instagram. So I'm not about to waste time. I can take a screenshot. It takes me 2 seconds to get a screenshot and put it on my Twitter, and then put it back on my Instagram. I'll keep doing that way.
Performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah,
you take far more screenshots than I do video clips anyways.
Shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And more kicks to Okafor.
So I gotta actually take the time to
and I like the fact he went
construct different highlights that I have on my PlayStation 4 and on my phone, and screen record stuff based on my actual character, because of course my character is named Cameron, so I've been putting like Dipset related stuff so I can hashtag Dipset and Cameron and tag him. So, but you mean tell me all these hashtags don't?
No question about it, Greg. I mean,
get more people to look at it.
A good call by the officials.
It's like, dang. I don't see how y'all niggas clout chase like this. And I just refuse to clickbait.
And he makes the first.
He simply
just no time to be trying to come up with different titles for every episode for this thing.
Now here's Livingston.
All my career ones are just like Cameron Hardaway episode this. If it's not actual my career, if it's like in the park or in my court, then I'll actually put a title to it. But
that one is good again.
It'll be like killer moves or killer this or killer that or killer montage. I did one like that.
Right back into this game.
And it's Hardaway with the jam.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not.
I've gotten more subscribers off of just posting a picture on Instagram and put sub for sub.
Guys, it's going to be a long time before we see
and putting a video up
just like that.
They set the screen.
I go tell people to watch on my YouTube page and they don't watch it.
Picked by Okafor, and here's more outside. Good on the three-point shot.
How about the
Come on, let's go.
They are moving the ball without
I know we winning,
thought,
but I want to keep pushing the tempo.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
That's pussy, man.
Outside Hardaway.
I get on my teammates a lot on this game.
Five to shoot. Here's McCall.
Because I expect them to produce.
Assisting on the play with Hardaway.
And that's how you answer back.
I expect them to produce, man.
Greg.
When I give the ball to Decker right there, go ahead, just lay it up. Dunk it, something, man. Be aggressive. You're going to pass it right back to me. That's another thing. Why pass it back to me?
Oh,
wow.
He's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points.
Shouldn't have left Golden State went in the playoffs this year, so I guess you did make the right decision. You're in the finals. I thought Sean Livingston was going to be really good, too. I mean, don't get me wrong, he got 2 championships, so that helps. Especially with the up and down injuries and all that stuff. But Sean Livingston was another one coming out of going into his NBA career. I was like, oh man, this guy's gonna be good. And once again, you know, injuries hamper and things change. And well, like I said, it worked out for him. Kind of like Grant Hill, kind of like Penny Hardaway. It still worked out for him. Because you know these Grant Hill and Penny are legit Hall of Famers.
Pau Gasol is checked in for Philadelphia.
This worked out for Sean.
Williams,
he might be getting a third one because
LA has gone into a funk.
Do we really think, especially if the Rockets can't beat them, do we really think anybody can beat the Warriors outside the Rockets?
And folks, those are hops you just don't see from that one.
Exactly why I didn't want them to play me. Exactly why I didn't want them in the playoffs.
Yep, uncommon
on my
and
game.
Unparalleled. I mean, he makes things happen.
Just to have some change of pace. I already, and another thing is, I already beat them anyways. In the first, in my rookie season, I beat them in the conference finals. And I might have beat them in the, they might have made it to the conference finals my second year too.
I mean, willing to give up his body.
And I beat LeBron twice, so I've done.
So it opens up some opportunities for his teammates.
No, it's
we've already been there, done that. So by the time year 3, I do not want to see neither one of those teams. And LeBron made it to the final. I mean, to the playoffs. They just didn't.
More outside.
They didn't win the second. I think they lost in the second round.
And Parsons gets to Gasol. Second chance shot.
But the team they keep constructing, it's like the GM has no clue what they're doing.
Really, Gasol just never stops attacking the boards.
Because it's nothing like what Cavs has done in the past couple of years as far as picking up players.
The Clippers have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12.
He did get rid of IT though, which
no good.
And as he squares up for
we all pretty much kind of knew what's going to happen anyways.
Yeah, I like the fact, Greg, that he
we didn't necessarily know what's going to happen in trade.
Got into his airspace a bit. Looked like he forced the shot.
But nobody's willing to play. Nobody's willing to pay a miniature player like that, even if he is producing.
The Clippers
They're just not.
Just great in the fourth quarter, 54%.
That's why we went away with.
Hardaway dishes to
He's one of the few that's actually that size now. We went away from that. We used to have Earl Boykins back in the day when I was like, Earl Boykins is smaller than him. He had Spud Webb. Spud Webb was smaller than IT.
Doubled by Hardaway.
Who else we had? So Earl Boykins, Spud Webb was like 80s, early 90s, something like that. Earl Boykins was actually when I was like in middle school, high school. Nate Robinson.
Yeah, I'm sure he's frustrated.
My favorite.
Nothing is falling right now, but he's going to
hated the Bulls got rid of him. He was fired off the bench.
Stay with it.
And he still looked like he can play. We'll see when the Big 3 starts, what he can do. I don't know why the NFL and the NBA do that sometimes to players. It'd be like players that can clearly still play.
Checked in for the Clippers.
And they just go. They don't get another chance. Any more chances? Like what? And Nate Robinson wasn't the problem. So it's like, bro,
3-pointers has found the bottom.
You don't want to see a little nigga like him dunking on people.
The 8-footer.
Like our version of Spud Webb, even though Spud Webb is kind of still in my time period, but
hey, you know, Kevin, that's what you want to see. Strong passing inside.
I remember when Nate Robinson came out of Washington.
And he banks in the layup.
And he can smell blood in the water.
Because I had the ESPN magazines during that time, all that crap. Reading the articles.
I love the tenacity.
Simmons, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
All he needed right there was simply to set himself up and then relax and shoot the ball. He threw himself off balance for no reason.
And wow, that's the
see, that's light. You know good and well they be far more hyped up than that. That's light. There's
title rings ready, folks, for the Clippers.
And this was one that never really
even the
all-around dominant performance. You kind of thought that maybe
the fans are kind of Actually, the fans will be quiet because we're in Philly.
Right out of the
I mean, there might be some LA fans out here, but I'm just saying, like they always 2K always have them sprinkled in.
At the huge impact he had. Just a monster game for the chosen one.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
That's another thing on their finals. I was talking about having celebrities on there, but that'd be the perfect time on the finals to have mixed celebrities. I was talking about having like Kevin Hart because you're in Philadelphia, or Meek Mill because you're in Philadelphia, and them not asking for payment, because that's the only way it would actually work for us to actually see some of our favorite people on the sideline interacting with our fictitious character. But during the finals, that'd be dope to see 2 Chainz, Snoop Dogg, you know, all the people we pretty much see when we see when we watch an actual finals. Because all the celebrities come out. Jay-Z, well, you know Jay ain't going to put himself on there. Jay-Z or Beyonce. So we can forget that one.
Remarkable. The talent
they got to get paid.
And the potential, I think,
to get their likeness on there.
A multi-time All-Star.
There's 37 seconds left to play here in the fourth. From deep, Moore. Good, and the assist goes to
Moore with the tray ball.
What about the way Gasol
Should I get that hairstyle?
So gifted at whipping the ball all over to the open man.
For the offseason, I'm trying to think of what I'm on. I know I got to get facial hair.
Here's Hardaway, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
Because we're going into year 4.
This lead, that's probably going to do it.
Oh, my gosh.
Heading for the exits.
And, Greg, you know how hard it is to win on the road.
Cameron Hardaway is terrible, man. Terrible, man. When it comes to the court.
Very impressive today.
But Jordan was a lot like that. So Jordan's one of my favorite players. You saw how the French guy hugged me.
And really, these are some of the
in the beginning of the game.
An official has to make.
That's something Jordan would do. Smile on your face.
Never
hey,
really
man,
had
it's good to see you. Down.
Wasn't set.
Then drop 60 on you. That's the type of player Killer Cam is. Loved around the league.
That free throw good from Hardaway.
But still gonna ice you. On the court, at least.
Hardaway hits them both.
And as I drop 82, I'm gonna make a
8 seconds left
Kobe.
In the fourth quarter.
But yeah, like, unlike Kobe, you know Kobe don't like you on the court. And here it is. Cameron Hardaway, Killer Cam, the chosen one, has won his third NBA championship.
And as they celebrate, you can just
Jimmy has his first. Wells has his third. Blake Griffin has his third. Zach Randolph has his first. Gallinari has his third. Peterson, the rookie, has his first.
I mean, I know one thing. They're going to
Who else is on this team? Lou Williams has his third. See, there we go.
And we have enjoyed
hug in the beginning, hug at the end.
All season long.
So apparently me and the French guy are actually friends or something, maybe around the league. No, I don't know. That's disrespectful. And they have so much content to just show me just attacking the basket, just dunking and laying up, aggressive. That's horrible. That just shows you how much I attack the basket. And you can make a short clip like that, just boom, boom. And there he goes. Killer Cam holding up the Larry O'Brien trophy. There's the commish. And look at that. The finals MVP again. So my third finals MVP. And I got my buddy, one of my favorite players, Jimmy G Buckets. A championship. So we're at 73. Let's see how far it's going to give me for this. It only moves like 1% half its zone. 74.9. No, I still need to go to the I forgot to go there after. 82, 12, and 3. No rebounds. Well, 3 rebounds, but I mean, like, whatever. We won. That's all that matters. Why do we still have to pay for these shirts if they're actually, once you win a championship? You literally have us wearing the shirt. Let's see what Twitter's saying. The chosen one kept up the good work. Great win tonight for the Clippers. And you had your mark all over it. Oh, okay. I was like, what? It looks like the chosen one is getting better feel for everything out there now. Shot great out there today. I'm a 3-time champ. Before that, I was a 2-time champion. What are you talking about? It looks like I'm getting better feel for everything out there. Yeah, whatever. It's Twitter, so of course somebody will say something stupid like that. Sorry, 76ers, you guys ran into the Clippers. Buzzsaw. The chosen one. Great game. Clippers are the champs, baby. The chosen one. You guys did it. Congratulations, man. Celebration for the Clippers in the locker room was one of the craziest ones I've seen. The chosen one was in the middle of everything, looking like he's never been happier. The chosen one leaving utter devastation in his wake. Wow. Jumanji, Jumanji, Jumanji. I don't know what else to say. How about not say Jumanji? I didn't say that when the Eagles won. I'm a long-time Eagles fan since I was like 10. I didn't say Jumanji, Jumanji, Jumanji. I said we the champs, baby. We did it. I've been saying don't count us out. That's what I was saying. And I literally was saying that, like, don't count us out. Because when we went against Falcons, I was like, oh, well, Nick Foles, you saw Nick Foles playing on what you calling, da da da. I was like, okay, don't count us out. We'll beat the Falcons. So it's like, next game, play the Vikings. The Vikings got the best defense in the league. The Vikings, da 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 da. All this stuff about the Vikings. Don't count us out. Beat the Vikings. I don't know if they're gonna be able to beat the Patriots though. You know, Tom Brady. He's the GOAT. He's the GOAT. He's the GOAT. Don't count us out. We're here now. And history has a funny way of doing things. You know, we did lose to them in 2004. So there's a possibility that we're going to beat them. Tom Brady threw 500 yards, and we still beat them. Just like Killer Cam. 3-time champion. Okay, that's the end of that. Anyways, this is the end of my broadcast. Like, share, subscribe. I'm out.